Too bright. It's alright. Goddamn wine isn't in here! I don't see it. You don't know where your wine is? Stop whining. Stop whining about your lost wine. That's the greatest thing ever. Oh my god. It doesn't get much smarter or funnier than this, folks. So stay tuned. Don't touch that dial. I got something a little special planned. If you've read the title of this, then you know exactly where this is going. So it's not quite as exciting to any of us. Okay, so the giving tree. I'm sure a lot of you have read this growing up. I'm sure a lot of you have this. I don't even know when and where I got this copy. I think my work was going to throw it away because it was in such shit condition. And I knew I had a better one at home, and I really want to get the collector's edition. However, maybe not so much anymore. Let me read it to you real quickly as I can. I'll try to edit this if I have to. But the story's about a boy. I'm just going to read it. I'm not going to show you pictures. If I get really crazy, I'll re-record this and I'll just hold up the pictures. I'll do something. Or just go get a copy of the book. It's worth buying. I guess. I don't know anymore. I just don't know. My whole world's just being torn apart after reading this tonight to my boys. We read this a lot. We've been reading this a lot for the last few years, so let me just go ahead and read this, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. Once there was a tree, and she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come, and he would gather her leaves and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. He would climb up her trunk and swing from her branches and eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek. When he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy loved the tree very much, and the tree was happy. But time went by, and the boy grew older, and the tree was often alone. Then one day the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and eat my apples and play in my shade and be happy." "I'm too big to climb and play," said the boy. I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money." "Do you have any money?" "What's going on there?" "Can you give me some money?" I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you'll have money and you'll be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away, and the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy. And she said, "Come, boy, climb up my trunk and swing it from my branches and be happy." "I'm too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my home. But you may cut off my branches and build a house, then you'll be happy." And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build a house, and the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered, "come and play." "I am too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Well, cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree. "Then you can sail away and be happy." And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. After a long time, the boy came back again. "I'm sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone." "My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "Well, my branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them." "I'm too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb." "I'm too tired to climb," said the boy. "I'm sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I'm just an old stump. I am sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could, "well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down, sit and rest." And the boy did, and the tree was happy. The end. So if all you little whippersnappers out there were just reading that and you've drifted off into Nine-Eye land, good, because this isn't going to be pretty, folks. I'm about to tear this book a new asshole. That's right, Shel Silverstein, you little bastard. Oh, you're dead, aren't you? Good thing, because I would fight you. I would fight you. This is a horrible book. You know, there's supposed to be some beautiful sentiment here. Maybe it has something to do with always giving. But there does come a time when you have to cut a person off. You know, and this boy literally just takes advantage of this tree his entire fucking life. He's an old man. He's very old. He's dying at this point. He's probably not got much, many years left on the earth. Maybe 4, if he's lucky, 5. And right to the end, from the beginning, yeah, they had a great little friendship, and, it was great. But, the boy starts to grow, and the tree is the tree. And so the boy takes everything from the tree, and the tree willingly gives everything she has to the boy. And he just takes and takes and leaves. And he comes back when he needs something. Like, is there a political agenda behind this book? I don't know. But giving tree. Giving is a beautiful thing. You should give. You should donate. You should get rid of clothes you don't need. Don't throw them away. Don't sell them at a yard sale. If you have the opportunity, or if you sell them at a yard sale, maybe donate some money or something like that. There's so many things you can do to give. But this boy is just... He's a horrible, horrible child. He's nothing good about it. There's no redeeming quality. I wish I knew his name. I'd look him up and I'd go to his grave and pee on it or something. What a terrible child he is. I understand the whole childhood relationship, and that was a beautiful time in both of their tree and human lives as friends. But there comes a time where it's just like, really? What's the message of the story? Can somebody tell me the real message? Put it in the comments below if you've got an idea. Now, I'm assuming the idea of the story is, because it seems like Shel Silverstein is a really good-hearted, gentle soul, or was, that the message is you should give. You should give for people and take care of people. And I agree with that message, but this is an extreme here, man. This is like the opposite end of the field. This is the opposite end of the spectrum. Here, by the way, if you guys hadn't seen, here's the little boy, and the tree, of course. And the tree and him play. That's my opinion on Shel Silverstein's The Giving Tree. I think there's something there that is moving. As a human, it moves you in a certain way. But when you really cut to the heart of it, right to the core, Baxter, what's the message of this story? Like, take advantage of people who keep giving, or always give to people who are going to take advantage of you? Because there can't be any other message. There has to be one or the other. Or maybe it's a little bit of both. But I don't get it. There is a beauty in a childlike sense of wonder about this story that I really love, and every time I read it to the boys, I do the voices and we really enjoy it. But I don't know. I'm kind of torn at this point. Am I the only one that sees what's going on here? If I am, let me know in the comments below. If I'm not and you agree, just make me feel like I'm not crazy and say something like, yeah, you're right, I've been thinking that all these years, or whatever you want to write. Or nothing. I gotta tell you guys, I've been doing a lot of videos and recording them, going into the editing process, and just realizing they're shit. So I have been just deleting them and throwing them away. I'm not going to force feed you crap. I want to have fun, and if I've got something I want to say, then I'll be on here. I mean, this was intended to be humorous, but to a certain degree, it's questionable. Like, what is going on here? What are we teaching these children? What have we force-fed the kids for the last... All right, this was received at the Taunton Public Library in 1972, July of 1972. I was born in 1975. The story was originally printed in 1964. It's 11 years older than me, the story, and this book itself is actually 3 years older than me, so this is a 43-year-old book. I've been trying to teach my kids a little bit more respect for books. Like, they really, this was bad, but it wasn't this bad when I got it. Like, it was falling apart, but all the pages were there, and it was wrapped really nicely. Actually, I didn't get this from my work, because this is from Taunton. I can't remember where I got it from. But I've had it for, obviously, many, many a year. So, I hope you enjoyed The Giving Tree, or at least took something away from it. I took something away. I don't know what I took away, but it's something. Anywho, I'm not gonna run you through the whole spiel tonight. Just you know, if you want to follow me on the social media, it's always at GEYCEN. If you're loving watching these as much as I'm loving making them, subscribe and pass them along to anybody who you might know who would like watching them as well. Also, comment below. Give me something to talk about. If there's something you want me to unbox, if there's something you want me to do or visit. I live in Lynchburg, Virginia. So if you're looking for some kind of videos in Lynchburg, Virginia, if you're thinking about buying a house here, just send me an email at jason@gmail.com, and I'll do an open house for you. I'll film it. I don't care. I think that'd be fun. This would be a fun little thing, you know? I'll do it on a donation basis. So if anybody's thinking about moving here, you want to look at a house, just let me know. Set it up with the agent. I'll go out there. I'll film it for you. I'll make it fun, too. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Do your best, okay? Take care of yourself, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who can't take care of themselves. I am Jason. Thank you for visiting me tonight on the Vodkast, and I will see you on the next episode of said Vodkast. Good night, friends.